Robinson. If I had to pick an MVP of my team right now, it would definitely be Tim Thomas. You know, he can create, he can dribble, he can dunk really well, he can shoot threes really well, and he's a very great defender. And I think he's a must-have in my team right now. To win the $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament, you know, it meant a lot to myself. You know, putting in all this time.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Money in at the one.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Here's Money. There's the lob to Towns. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Here's McCollum. Can't hit from in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Towns with it. Now defended by McCollum. Karl Anthony Towns again. Towns has got 6.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage. And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Now here's Williamson. Now Daniels. And here's McCollum for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue this.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Following the bucket by the Timbers. Sinks the three-pointer.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Towns kicks to McDaniel. Kept alive, Minnesota. Gobert the pass to Money. Missed it, even after all those chances.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
A little bit ago, Willie Green and I were able to chat. He was frustrated with some of the mistakes his team made in the first 2 games. And he doesn't want his guys to get down on themselves. He told them, we're at home tonight. This is a fresh start. This is an opportunity to show everyone what we're really made of. So, Kevin, they have to start working hard right now to make this a series.
All right, thank you, David.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting a little closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And the dunk by Williamson.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
Money passes to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Money. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Money's got 5.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets 1 to go.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oh, the line to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans.
trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Knight's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Russell in for Edwards.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Pelicans trail by 7. Outside, Jones. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And Anderson slams it in.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That free throw good from Hayes. He doesn't get the second one. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8-point game. Saturday was a great victory for him.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Here's Money, and Jones sends it back. They recover it. Here's Money, defended by Jones. Here's Money. The step-back jumper is good. Money's got 9 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Marshall passes to Jones. Here's Alvarado. .35 seconds left to play in the first. And they get it back. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Money. Here's Russell. Trying to get open as Knight. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Knocked loose. Here's Money. He's got 9. Count that bucket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Then there's McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against New Orleans lit up the floor. He had 56 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And the basket by McCollum.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
And the basket by Money. Money's got 16 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Daniels. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Launches it. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Murphy passes to McCollum. Can't connect from short range. Timberwolves leading by 23. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
I know people can't see you, but you're...
Substitution on the
So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
the end of the first half with the score. Your Pelicans 41. The Timberwolves 55.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Money in at point. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 8.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 10.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Minnesota 5. Rudy Gobert.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
And C.J. McCollum just relied upon for the incredible leadership qualities he possesses. And that kind of respect comes right away when C.J. steps into the locker room.
Timberwolves leading by 16. To the middle, deflects the pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Puts it up, off the inbound. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Having another steal.
And he's now tied for third most steals in a playoff game.
Exhausting them with this constant hounding. You're right, the effort level, just amazing. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Both free throws good for Money. Pelicans trail by 21. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Williamson against Towns. Williamson kicks to Murphy. Back to Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Daniels with it. Edwards there.
And what defense there from Gobert. Putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific.
He swipes the ball away again.
And the steals numbers just incredible.
And GA for a single playoff game, the 3rd most steals in NBA history.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Minnesota.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And another steal for him.
Again and again, he finds a way to seize possessions away.
He's amazing. And now he's tied for second all-time GA in steals for a postseason game. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Excellent D there for Money.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right on. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace. Right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Pass to Murphy. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. The pass to Alvarado. And here's Daniels. To end the run. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Williamson against Towns. Williamson outside. Passes to Alvarado. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards passes to Money. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Back to Daniels. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Daniels has got 6 points in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big lead here in this second half.
And the basket by Money.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Alvarado. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
They get it again. Towns. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are
nabbing another steal.
And his unbelievable run of steals continues. Now tied for the most ever in a playoff game.
And you can't call it carelessness by the offense at this point. His activity level has forced the issue. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Williamson outside. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And that one is hammered home.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Murphy passes to Valanciunas. Will it go? Murphy can't hit. Here's Edwards. Sweet little floater. Edwards got 8 here in the quarter.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Timberwolves on top.
The Timberwolves, 87.
And there are different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Moment here now for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. He told me it's a strained quad and that he's in a lot of pain. If he has to miss a lot of time, it would be a really tough blow, since his team is right in the middle of this playoff run, Kevin.
Good information. He swipes the ball away again.
And he's answered the moment with one of the all-time great defensive performances I've ever witnessed.
I agree. On the attack, he has now set a new single-game playoff record for steals.
And you take a step back, amazing what we're seeing from him.
Now the steal total making history tonight in the playoffs, imposing his will here on hostile ground.
Steal after steal after steal. This is amazing. He's got to be a thorn in the side right now for the opposing coach.
Pass to Money. For the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Lewis dishes to Marshall. Back to Lewis. He kicks it to Marshall. Outside, Jones. Shot from 12. Minnesota with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Money. Lays it up and banks it in. Money's got 42 in the game.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw this same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
Hayes finds Jones. Lewis outside. And just miss after miss right now. To the inside. And again, it's Minnesota.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lewis passes to Nance. Another steal. Here's Money. Good on the bucket. Money's got 44.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Lewis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First team foul.
And he makes the first. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. And then for Minnesota, Kyle Anderson comes in for Gobert. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Edwards. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. To the paint.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Lewis passes to Marshall. Jones looking for an opening. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal.
It goes on Kyle.
Substitution on the court. At the line for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson. At the line for 1.
Free throw, no good for Williamson.
Love Zion's grit and determination. Nothing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
Yeah, easy call.
Personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Pelicans, Daniels.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now the Timberwolves with it. Here's Money. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Alvarado, the rebound by Prince. Here's Money. Lets the three fly, and the miss. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
My best advice for those of you out there that are looking to qualify for this $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament is to, find cards that you're really comfortable with. Also, just getting a lot of games in My Team Unlimited. The more you play, the better you'll get, and it'll help you in preparation for the game day. It's been So7TV, and look out for me on March 4th in the CareerGen $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament.
Okay, Chris, are you ready for the Chips Ahoy Confetti Cake Cookie Challenge?
Yes. What is this challenge?
Well,
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Stripped it away. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Money in at the point.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
McCollum outside. Lots of room. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
McCollum. Pass to Williamson.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
He's off on the first.
At the line for New Orleans, Zion Williamson.
And the second free throw is good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Money. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Minnesota, number 29. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about a minute into the first. Out to McCollum. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Money misses. Williamson passes to McCollum. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
We'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Oh, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now here's Williamson. Jacks up a three. That won't go either for McCollum.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. I mean, they simply can't miss right now.
Pass to Money. There's the three. Knocks it down from distance. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's Williamson, covered by Towns. McDaniels against Ingram. Valanciunas with it. McCollum outside to stop the run. Sinks it from distance. McCollum's got 5 now.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
McCollum with a steal. And here's the fast break. Pulls up for 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. Nance outside. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Here's Money. The shot that time not on target. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Jones. And that one is hammered home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
To the paint. A slam dunk by Reed.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Murphy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Alvarado from downtown. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Anderson. Nance pulls down the board. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Jones against Russell. Jones' shot is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Minnesota has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. He drops it from range.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Gobert. Count it.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pass to Marshall. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Money. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Substitution
checked in for New Orleans. Here's Money. 18 points for him. On the court for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Moore in at the 3 spot. Money with the bucket.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Pelicans got the job done. He finished with 47 points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
To the inside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second. He started out hot from distance, and that has continued.
New Orleans has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. McCollum finds Jones. Here's Murphy. Up top, McCollum. It's on target from the high post. McCollum's got 21.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Russell is checked in. He hits the second from the line.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And it's Alvarado missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The Pelicans trail.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Tries a 10-footer. And too long on the shot. Down low. And the basket by Towns. Towns has got 7.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love it.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by... Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And here's Minnesota now. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Daniels in at the 2. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And the shot's good.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
The Pelicans shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's McCollum. McDaniels with the rebound. And for Minnesota, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Here's Money. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 31.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's Daniels. Uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Another steal. Throws it up high, and it's powered home by Towns.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Minnesota 5.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Towns, and it's Noel in for Anthony Edwards.
Timberwolves substitution. Nas Reed. Jalen Noel.
Williamson passes to McCollum. To the left wing. Here's Daniels. 5 points in the game. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Money. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Man, but the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
And the Pelicans miss again. Here's Minnesota. They've got a 13-2 run going. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Money. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McCollum. And it's Noel with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the Pelicans call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Substitution on the court. At the line for your Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas. Shooting 1.
And Valanciunas no good on that one.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Second personal foul.
Free throw is good from Russell.
At the line for the Timberwolves, D'Angelo Russell. At the line for 2.
And he can't hit the second.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
1 second left. Unable to get that one. And so it's Minnesota. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. At the forward spots, it's Edwards and Towns. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Money in at the point guard position. Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Pass to Murphy. Russell against Ingram. Deflected! And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
For your Pelicans, Daniels.
14 feet away, and that's off the glass and in.
A terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
Driving to the basket. Money with the bucket.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
McCollum's shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Puts it up. And another basket for Minnesota.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's McCollum. Got a hand on it. And they get it back. And he gets it back. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. And Minnesota again with a bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Well, New Orleans shooting just 37% in the game. Here's McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Russell's gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Shot to stop the run. And the Pelicans miss again.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Kept alive. Towns. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's Ingram outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Inside.
And few players can be that accurate with a pass from that distance.
And then that authoritative with the finish.
That is true.
Tell you what, fellas, that's working the wavelengths together there. Those guys clearly on the same page.
To the middle. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there. Their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Another steal. The Timberwolves, another fast break opportunity here.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Pass to Daniels. He swipes the ball away again.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
This squad continues to impress. They keep their championship dreams alive. A great series win for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
They just own this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for money.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in this game.
Here's Money going inside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Towns.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Snatched up. Second chance effort. Blocked. Here's Money. McCollum defends. Here's Money. And another three from Minnesota.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And so the Minnesota Timberwolves take the series and are moving on. It's a clean sweep. They have no issues winning the series. They're off to the conference finals.
And they're playing with such confidence. I think they might be playing the best basketball of anyone in the league. They're a force.